Why hello there, Jaycationers. Konnichiwa. It's a new day here in Japan, and right now we are here in Osaka. We gotta grab myself a piping hot coffee right now, and we're gonna do a bucket list item on the Jaycation bucket list, and that is going to Nara to check out the deer at Nara Park and feed them the famous deer that bow, and is only about an hour from Osaka. But I need to check out of my hotel early because this video is going to take us all the way to Tokyo by the end of this video. So we're going to ride the Shinkansen again, and this time not the first class Shinkansen. It's just going to be regular class. So I'm going to show you that entire journey, so come along with me on my 2025 trip here to Japan. Now let's go see some deer. Oh, 7-Eleven, how I love you. Gotta grab myself that coffee. This coffee was pretty good yesterday, so I'm getting it again. So you put your cup in there, and I got the hot latte large. Now large cups are not that large in Japan. Those are the cups. That's usually like a regular, maybe even a small back home, but that'll work. They got that there. They even have a smoothie machine, which is a trip, and then there's a coffee ground one in the middle too. And just like that, we are ready to go. Open sesame. Cafe latte. We have made it after only about a 35-minute ride on here. I mean, from my hotel with all the walking and one transfer, it took about an hour, but we're here at Nara Park. Can't wait to see you, dear. So it cost me 870 yen to get here from my hotel, which included just one transfer. And they do have a Nara Park bus, but it's only a 10-minute walk. And since I'm never gonna probably be back in this city, who knows? Figured the 10-minute walk would be nice. So we're bundled up, we're good to go. There are Lawsons everywhere. This is Kintetsu Nara Station right here. If you look at that center median, they have a sign, caution, deer crossing. Obviously we see these on the roads back in the States, but not in like the middle of a city. Now this is just flat out majestical. You know, deers are spiritual signs, right? For good fortune. Look at these guys in the middle of a city. There's 3 of them here. And you got cars passing by. That is beautiful. We made it into Nara Park, and these deer are hungry. They know where to hang out for their food because early in the morning, they probably haven't been fed all day. And they hang out right by the food stand where you can buy the deer food for 200 yen. So I got the 200 yen and I gave it to her, but the deer started coming up to me, so I was like, I need to walk away real quick and hide this food. So I'm gonna hide the food. I actually had a strategy. I watched some videos. I'm gonna put it in a bag and just act like I have not much. I don't wanna get bitten by one of these guys. There are the deer food. Don't feed them anything else, only this. I learned that if you're by the street, they won't really charge you unless they see the food or they sniff it. I'm gonna put it in my side bag and only take out one at a time. That's how I'll try not to get smacked. The tourists aren't here yet, so there's only a few. I mean, there's a ton of them just chilling. I don't know how many of them are hungry right now. I can tell the ones over there on that corner are hungry, and I'm sure those are the ones that get aggressive. So I'm gonna chill a little further where there's not as many. And why not do it right by some of these sakura trees? Buddy. Nice. He's like, you could tell these dudes are hungry because they're chilling by the lady. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little scary because some of these guys have horns and some of them brush up on my thick jacket, or just one of them. I was gonna give him food, but he wasn't being patient. They're not patient when they're hungry, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna try to feed them here by the railing. Here's one guy. Hey buddy, hungry? There you go. That was successful. See, you got to get them one. Also, read the signs. They say, I hate to say I told you so, beware of the male deer. Autumn is the mating season and the male deer are feisty. So they can bite your bag, they can kick you, they can headbutt you, and they can knock you down in the tushin. So you gotta be careful, be nice. I only got like 6 left, so I'm gonna try to safely do 6 of them. Look how cute these little ones are right here, just chilling. And the cherry blossoms are blossoming over in this part of the park. I'm always gonna stay in the Outer Banks. I don't wanna get smacked by a horn here. This is amazing. This is their habitat and we invaded and turned this into a city. And you can see some of the big boys and the little ones. And this part of the park's a lot brighter. It's funny seeing some of the people here feeding them, and then when a swarm of them come by, they get all freaked out. I got freaked out earlier feeding that one guy because the other ones got greedy. This is crazy. And the male ones are the ones with the horns, like this boy right here, chilling under a sakura tree. I heard the guy say, female, female. So they want you to feed the female deer because the male are super aggressive. I haven't shown my cards yet because the food hasn't come out of my pocket. But once you do, and if too many see you and you're by yourself, it's game over. As beautiful as it is over here. When they sense you have crackers, it's game over. That was fun, but I want to get home in one piece. That stressed me out a little too much. Bye guys. Sorry to bother you. I don't have any more food. I got attacked almost. You didn't see it on camera because I left my tripod. I left my tripod in the middle of the park. You don't want those sharp horns going up your butt or something else. Just because they say the males are aggressive, the women deer can also be excited as well. And don't bow if you don't have food because that's what they want. You're bowing to them so they get their prize. And if you don't have food, they're just gonna get antsy and mad. So we're here at Kintetsu Nara line. We're gonna go to Lawson and pick up some souvenirs. I literally only scheduled enough time to go to that park and leave. We're definitely getting some of this. Let's keep these deer this way. The cute cartoon ones. They even got deer keychains over here. Some Mickey Minnie stuff, deer socks. Tons of stuff over here. Mama Shiba in Nara. What trips me out is that the Aquarius bottles are frozen, well, on one part, so they sell them frozen. I'm guessing during the summer that comes in handy. It's time I try some of these sandwiches. Let's try the teriyaki chicken and egg, huh? A little look at this beautiful walkway here, right by the train station. And that was it for Nara. Got to see the deer. That's probably the scariest bucket list thing I've done. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I didn't get bit though. They might have nipped my jacket once, but that's about it. Route to peace. Peace be with you, dear. Thanks for not killing me. Guys, I was so scared earlier that I didn't realize I had 2 more in my pocket and not that side bag. So I had 2 more to give away. I'm gonna have to throw them away. This river walk is beautiful. This is right next to my Doubletree Hilton Hotel. I think it's safe to say that this bubble jacket can be retired for the season. It actually wasn't bad when I was in Nara Park, but in the subways, oh man, you sweat. I even had to take my beanie off, but we're gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna get a workout in and then leave my bags with the bell desk and head over to Osaka Castle because I don't leave for Tokyo till 3:30, so I got plenty of time. I definitely recommend this Doubletree though. Quick workout in, got my mommy's on top shirt on and my Wrestlecation headband. We're gonna be selling at Wrestlecation. It's nice having the gym to yourself, and there's also that beautiful view of Osaka Castle. Alright, Jaycationers, all freshened up, ready to go. Got my workout in, came upstairs, took a shower, packed all my bags, and I gotta make my trek over to Osaka Station. That's where the Shinkansens leave to go back to Tokyo. So I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of moving around. That's why I didn't do much shopping, so that my bags are somewhat light. But when I get back to Tokyo, we're going crazy on the shopping. I asked for a 12 o'clock checkout, an hour late checkout, and they said it's fine. So I'm gonna stay in my room and just hang out for a little longer, enjoy this view, and have a little lunch or maybe an early brunch. And then we're gonna go check out Osaka Castle. Let's do this. A couple of other things that I just found out was this drawer right here. This drawer has coffee, a bottle opener, tea, a bunch of other stuff like napkins that could have come in use. Down here they actually have teacups and glasses. And then over here, it's like a double-decker. They got the hot water kettle and an ice bucket. I didn't show you guys that yesterday. Rookie mistake. I'm in such a hurry, I didn't show everything. So that completes the room tour from the last video. Got a few things that I need to finish off from the refrigerator. I got my matcha latte that I got yesterday at Lawson, and then I stopped by another Lawson at Nara when I got my souvenirs and got the chicken, the teriyaki chicken and egg. These sandwiches so far haven't let me down. I got the tuna and egg sandwich last time, but that was that from Lawson? I think it was from Lawson. Look at that. Chicken teriyaki with egg. That's a winner. Yeah, these sandwiches are fire. I can see why people love this. Convenience stores for the win in Japan, baby. When I go to these convenience stores, I get a little too excited, especially with the desserts. And I got this 2 nights ago, but I overbought, so I wanted to try convenience store brulee. Ohio brulee. What? Wait, it's frozen though. Was it supposed to be frozen or just refrigerated? Oh my goodness. It's a mini crack. Oh, it's ice cream. It's creme brulee ice cream. What? That is amazing. Wow, instead of the cream, it's ice cream. Yay. And I also got this, but I got that green matcha churro last night, and then I went right to bed. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night, so I got full night's sleep. I gotta eat this because it's gonna melt if I go to Tokyo. It literally just started raining right before I was about to go to Osaka Castle. I figured before I left the hotel, I'll hang out here in the lounge and bar. I even had to pull out my jacket. I was just gonna wear my Luka jersey. Of course, when I sit down, grab a beer, the sun comes out. The weather doesn't wait for me. I'm still gonna make it up there to that castle. We're gonna do that now. Almost done. Just past the moat into the castle area. Can't even see it from here. Oh, there it is. Straight ahead, behind the trees. Nice quiet walk. I got about an hour to explore, so we're not gonna go inside there, but we'll go around it. That's beautiful through the trees and the dogs, the food dogs right here. This castle was obviously rebuilt, but it's been around for decades and generations. They even have a boat passing by here, going around the moat, and I could see the bridge that leads to the castle down that way. I guess you gotta walk over there. I'll tell you what, guys, it's getting warm in this jacket. I took it out as an emergency because I saw it rain, but now I don't even need it, so I'm gonna take it off. So there is an outer moat and an inner moat to this castle. You can see the outer moat from my hotel, and the inner moat has these boat tours that you can purchase tickets right out front, right over here in this area. There's even a mini Lawson over there. Oh wow, they even have trains. Look at that. The trains going around over here, and you can see the DoubleTree in the distance. It's that white building straight ahead, and then there's this mini skyline. I saw the Osaka skyline from the train earlier. It was crazy. Don't let Osaka fool you. It's a big city for sure, and I see some dark clouds creeping even though it's sunny. Hopefully it doesn't come while I'm wide open here. So you can actually get Osaka special passes to go in here. That's included with this and your pass for the subway. But I wasn't exploring Osaka enough. When there's a gust of wind and the sakura petals start raining on you, that's really cool, but it's also not good for my allergies. Oh, I just heard thunder and it got really dark over here. It's a damn good thing I got my umbrella with me. Let's go up these, check out the ramparts. There's my hotel, the DoubleTree. Just had a beer right on that 6th floor. Now look at the dark clouds over there and all the rain that way. And there's an up close view of the castle, and look how beautiful the sakura trees are right below it. Didn't get to spend enough time here in Osaka, but a couple of days was fine. Uh-oh, here it comes. It's the rain. Had to take out the trusty FC Barcelona umbrella, Visca Barça. We're pretty windy over here. Well, you think everything's fine and dandy. The sun's peeking out and everything. The sky opens up and it just starts to pour. What can go wrong will go wrong. Luckily, the hotel's only like a stepstone away from here. That thunder ain't messing around, man. Oh, look at this tree. Look how hot pink violet it is. Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong. My socks are freaking drenched right now. Freak rainstorm. I grabbed my bags. I had to change my socks because they got drenched. And we headed over here to Shin Osaka Station, where I'm taking the bullet train back to Tokyo. There's a ton of ekiben around here. There's a store right behind me. I wanted to get here early, so we have plenty of time. I'm gonna grab an ekiben for the train and do some editing once we get in there, but I have about an hour and a half, so no rush. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna get the kids ekiben just because they're shaped as a bullet train, as a Shinkansen. Last time I got a self-heating one. Maybe this time around I'll just get regular warm. There's a ton over here. Look at that. That one's sold out. Although I did find a Kobe beef one, the self-heating. Okay, we might get a self-heating one. That Kobe beef one was 3,000 yen. So it's about 30 bucks. I hope it's good. Hey man, YOLO. We gotta try the best stuff, right? All right, we made it to the Shinkansen line. So they do have machines over here, but they also have the ticket office over that way. But I already have mine in my QR code in my Apple Wallet, and it cost me $95 for regular class. I also booked it about a month and 2 days before, so I got a little bit cheaper of a deal. I got the first class on the way here, but we're just doing regular class just to see the difference. I forgot one last thing here in Osaka. I didn't get a magnet. I got a magnet in Kyoto and I got a magnet in Nara, but not here in Osaka. So hopefully I can last minute find some sort of a souvenir here. And I got plenty of time, about an hour and a half still before my train. Right next to the 7-Eleven, they got a bunch of souvenirs over here. We'll find something. I always thought having one of these bullet trains would be cool. And then they even have a takoyaki. Look at that. You know what's funny? Jaycation asked for a takoyaki. Well, there's a takoyaki right there. I might have to get him this. So if you have a QR code ticket, you got to go in through one of these lines where it's designated. How cool is this? They have an express work booth. You can rent out an office in the Shinkansen. Get some multitasking done while you're here. I ain't gonna lie, I really want to try the kid bento, the Dr. Yellow bento, class 923, and I want that as a souvenir. All right, we're Nozomi 98 at 3:30, and there is 2 Nozomis in front of us. 27 is the way to Tokyo. I ain't gonna lie, I really wish I didn't see these, but I think I'm gonna hold strong. I'm done collecting these, but that Nara one looks super nice. They even have a Kobe one. If I ever return, I'm gonna go to Kobe. Check out this Fantasy Springs, Tokyo Disney Sea, and the Frozen stuff. I'm excited to finally go to Disney here in Tokyo next week. Stay tuned, guys. But that's really cool. They have a Shinkansen decked out with that. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Ice cream vending machines. They got a high quality ice cream one, and a Baskin-Robbins one. Look at that. I would get it, but I already had ice cream today. I might, though, get myself another matcha latte. You gotta press the button, and then you do the IC card. So be careful not to miss the Shinkansen, because this is gonna like keep you busy. But we're in Japan, man. We're gonna keep with the hot matcha latte. They even have a hot chocolate banana. And there's a timer, 22 seconds. Oh, there you go, it's almost ready. I love it. Oh, it even put the cup on. That is next level, dude. It's coming down out of here. Oh man, arigatou gozaimasu. Dude, that's hot. That's piping hot. And just like that, your boy's got matcha. If you're looking for a seating chart to see which door's closest, it's right here on the gate. So I'm 18E, which is right over there. So I got a window seat. So seats are definitely a lot smaller. So far I got a window seat here. The windows are definitely smaller. You got hooks over here. And it's gonna take off. You got enough stuff in the top too. Taking off. Right at 3:30. Sayonara, Osaka. Matcha lattes from the Shinkansen machine. Yes, please. So we ended up getting this wow Kobe beef. Must try. It was 3,000 yen. I wasn't planning on getting a heating ekiben. Once again, eki means station and ben means bento. They're popular here. So we gotta pull this string and then wait 5 minutes. So it's 3:40 right now. So 3:45, 3:46. Let's pull it. Oh, we can already see it. Waited the 5 minutes for the self-feeding ekiben. It even comes with some salt and pepper over here in this little packet. They even give you a little wet nap at the end. Your chopsticks. You gotta season this guy. There's even veggies in here. There's even an egg. Actually, it's more like seasoning. Let's try it out as we pass by Kyoto. Alright, a little Kobe beef. Got some rice in the bottom, some cabbage.
This is the Nozomi Super Express.
Let's try it out.
Bound to the Tokyo. We'll be stopping at Nagoya, Shin-Yokohama.
It's got a little spice to it, actually. It's not as warm as the other ekiben was. It's warm, but it's not like hot. But it is flavorful. Eat the green beans, get some of that mushroom. Other than the Kobe beef, they also have other thinly slices of steak, along with cabbage and rice on the bottom. The rice is already tasty because it gets some of the sauce dripping in. Yeah, I might actually like this. I actually like this better than the other one. Other parts might be warmer than others. Ooh, there's even some tofu. I guess we should try the egg, huh? It's good. Kanpai. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Mount Fuji to show up on the side. We're a couple stops away from Tokyo Station. 2 hours, 27 minutes from Osaka, and it was just blazing. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Mount Fuji as there were too many clouds. That rain has been scattered around entire Japan, so that covered up Mount Fuji. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hop a couple of metros and then head to my Airbnb and meet my cousin. Weather has gone bad. It's gonna be a one going to the Airbnb. Ay, ay, ay. The regular reserve carts, the seating structure is 3 and 2, and I'm over at one of the 2 on the window seat. Yeah, it's gonna be a wet one. Luckily, I think the Airbnb is not too far from the metro station. We just got here with my cousins and we're hanging out at a Simon place. This is called Maze Soba Gachi Jika Simon, and it starts. This is called Heartland Beer, and yeah, they thought this was a ramen place. My cuz Oleg and Mike. It's not that big of a spot, but it's just around the corner from our Airbnb. So it's basically, it's like a soupless ramen. Yeah. I got the spicy Simon. Ooh, there's onions in here. Beef. Oh, this looks good. They even got the seaweed on the side here. You're right, that might actually be ground beef. Like spicy ground beef. I don't know what I ordered, guys. I'm just tired. Traveled all the way from Osaka. Oh, they're spicy. Really good noodles.
They have like a thick broth at the bottom.
We're playing. Will Oleg get a takeaway box? What's your money on? I say yes. Okay. So he couldn't finish that little much. We finished that.
Oh, there's no.
Well, no takeaway box. So I gotta finish it. Or it's disrespectful. Well, we're never welcome back to this place again because he didn't finish his. I'm just kidding. He had all the 7-Eleven and now he couldn't finish his dinner. But me and Mike, we killed it. We killed it. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna close this vlog out. It's long. It's probably like a 50-minute vlog tonight.
Nara for sure.
It's the next day. We're at the Airbnb. Met up with my cousins. You'll see them on the next vlog. But that was a fun trip to Nara. What's up? This is my niece. Hello. Yo, so that was a fun trip to Nara, although the deer almost attacked me. But I had fun. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. We're exploring more of Tokyo. Arigato. Stay traveling, Japan.